And that is a gorgeous savoury breakfast. So good. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? They are really good. Morning, darlings. Today I'm going to film what I eat in a day because no, I haven't filmed one for bloody ages. Obviously I film what I eat in a week quite often, but to be honest, I've said this before, I've said it openly. I don't like them. I don't like making them because I always feel like I forget to film when I'm eating something. I hate editing them because they're so boring. Oh, it's just the same thing over and over again. Anyway, I like what I eat in a day is a little bit better. What I eat in a day is going to be a little bit more chatty, a little bit funner. I'm still undecided on whether these videos are helpful or not, or whether I want to keep making them. I don't know. I'm like veering away from it, but today is what we're doing. It's morning. I've got a puffy face. That's how it is. I'm also filming on a day where I have absolutely no idea what I'm gonna eat. Like, I don't even know what I've got in the house at the moment. The house? The flat? The flat. Has that drawer been open the whole time? So what am I having for breakfast? I got a water filter the other day and it's making me want to drink water because it tastes so clean and like fresh. So nice. So yeah, I will probably have the full container of this throughout the day, at least one container. Amazing. Why is it so good? Pancakes, toast, waffles. I think I might just go for something like a chickpea omelette. I was gonna do just a normal omelette, but I kind of want a chickpea omelette or chickpea pancakes. Chickpea pancakes. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and then we'll have something more exciting later. Not that this isn't exciting, of course it is. Chickpea flour. This is from Coro. It's where I bulk buy all my foods like this. So we're basically just making a flavoured batter. Some garlic, cumin, turmeric to mine, salt and black pepper, of course. It's gonna be a bit wild, a bit crazy. Add a bit of hot sauce to the batter. Depth of flavour, isn't it? It's all about that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna add about equal amounts of milk and water to this to make it nice and gloopy. And the thing is, you don't even really need flax or anything to bind it with. Sometimes I do add flax anyway because, you know, I like flax. While I'm here, and by here I mean in the kitchen, I'm gonna boil an egg. I haven't woken up properly. Alexa, set timer for 6 minutes.
6 minutes, starting now.
This is the texture we're aiming for, so just like a pancake batter but quite thick, because we want them to have a bit of integrity, a bit of bite to them. Looks perfect to me. Oh my god, the raw batter is nice. What's that about? Oil in the pan. Turn the heat down a smidgen. Yeah, you see, that's not hot enough. Oh my god, I didn't add baking powder. No, I didn't scrape off the pancake. I don't know what you're talking about. So I've got to add baking powder, but don't you worry, I've rectified that. Let's get back to frying. So I just run the egg under cold water after it's finished cooking, just to stop it from cooking any further. Gently peel. Oh my god, they're so pretty. The hot sauce has made them like a red colour. I found this seasoning in TK Maxx the other day and it's like a remake of the Everything But the Bagel seasoning, which you can't get in the UK, but you can get this. It was only £2.99. Pretty good if I do say so myself, and it's exactly the same. Exactly the same. Salt, garlic, yum, minced onion, poppy seeds. And I get the hype. I really do. And that is a gorgeous savoury breakfast. Egg, chickpea pancakes, bit of rocket to make it look fancy, and then you've got your seasonings. I've had them before, so my reaction isn't going to be anything groundbreaking because I know what they taste like and I know I like them. Oh, hello, watch. Light and fluffy. Tastes like a savoury pancake. Very good. I'm just going to eat with my hands. I'll put you in a time lapse. Hey babe, so it's been a few hours. Has it though? It's been about an hour and a half. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of baking today because I wanna do some recipe development. I've tested out 2 versions of these donuts and they haven't been the best, so hopefully third time's a charm. I also made some fresh homemade applesauce the other day, and the thing is with fresh applesauce, you need to use it within a certain time before it goes
stunky.
And I'm sort of pushing it, so I'm gonna try and use it up today. And I don't mind a bit of baking at 10:30 in the morning. It's difficult because when I'm baking, it's really tricky to actively convey how much I eat of the batter and like the icing and stuff. So just know that I've been taste testing as I'm going. You don't need to know how much to the gram anyway, so. Look at this pink icing though. Love it. Oh my god, perfect little donut. So the thing is, with these donut molds, they fill in the middle, so I'm gonna eat the center to make them actual donut shapes. Okay, so the system here is just dipping, really. Double dip. Better. I am so proud. They've turned out really well. I'm gonna decorate them fully, put some cherries on them maybe. But before I do that, I have to reward myself. They are really good. So I'm probably gonna have 2 of the ugly ones as a snack, just so that the batch looks nice. I'm doing the Lord's work. This one is an ugly one, so I'm just gonna get a bit of the icing. The noise from outside is absolutely doing my head in, but they are so fluffy. Unbelievable. Oats, almond flour, sugar, egg, applesauce, and other things. Just delicious stuff. I wasn't that hungry before I started, but now I'm hungry.
You're joking. Not another one?
Time has passed. It's now 10 to 2. I am peckish once again. So I'm gonna make some lunch. I'm actually gonna have the same thing that I had yesterday because it was so good. I'm making a barbecue-esque marinade to have with some tofu. And I'm actually using this fava bean paste. It's kind of like a miso paste substitute if you don't have soy. Obviously I have soy though because I'm having tofu. But I just bought it because I thought it sounded really interesting. And it certainly is that. I wouldn't recommend having it straight. I've learned from experience. But in a nice dressing, a nice marinade, it works like a dream. Right. Tomato paste, as always, is the base. You only need a tiny bit of it. I don't have any measurements. To be honest, in cooking, I just don't measure. Baking, yes, you know, it's important to measure, but cooking, it's all about tasting as you go and just changing it depending on whether it looks right or not. That looks right. That looks like a nice barbecue gloop. And then just cube this into cubes. I like them quite small so they're nice and bite-sized. And then plop them in there, coat them all in the marinade, and you guessed it, my dudes, I am going to be cooking them in the air fryer. I know, it's unusual for me. I know, I don't know where it came from. No, I rely on the air fryer for a lot of things, and particularly tofu. I wouldn't be without it. Gonna chuck a few potatoes in there as well, add a little bit of oil, seasonings, just mixed herbs, and that should take about 15 minutes. Hello. Wow. Almost burnt, but not quite. Just the way I like it. I've obviously got a little bit of broccoli, a little bit of kale, actually quite a lot of broccoli. Wedges. They are bloody perfect. With respect, you're not getting any better than that. And then the crispy barbecue tofu. So good. I do have a little bit of the barbecue left over. Sorry, got a little bit of broccoli in my mouth. So we're just gonna drizzle that over the rest of the tofu and Bob's your uncle. And I use this pink Himalayan sea salt seasoning that's infused with herbs, so it's kind of incredible. On wedges, damn. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a lovely looking lunch. Barbecue tofu, broccoli and wedgies. And the kale. Can't forget the kale. The kale's actually really nice. Another meal that I know exactly what it tastes like, so no surprises. It's really good. You can't fall out with that. Tofu is a blank canvas and you just need to express yourself, have a bit of a play around. Possibilities are endless and it's delish. I'm actually going to the cinema later at about 4 o'clock, so I will have a snack at that time, most likely. Right, I'm leaving for the cinema 5 minutes ago. I'm already late. But basically, snacks I'm taking, this bag of popcorn, sweet and salty. I normally just like salty, but beggars can't be choosers. This little snack bag of corn. It's crunchy corn. It's really bloody good. It's a salt and vinegar flavour. Rate it. I got them for free from a beer festival that I went to. So I'm actually going to see Old, which is M. Night Shyamalan's new film. I'm a big fan of M. Night Shyamalan, although he has had a few stinkers recently, so fingers crossed this one's going to be pretty good. I have high hopes for him. If it's not good, then I don't know how much more I can defend him for, because he's had some bad films. Anyway, I'll let you know how it is. Oh, I'm back. Okay, let me just... Okay, that film was a madness. It was a lot to take in. It just didn't stop. It was unrelenting. It, like, my heart was in my throat the entire film. No spoilers, but absolutely crazy. I'll say no more because I'll probably give the whole thing away. In fact, I definitely already have. But yeah, I ate me snacks. I'm not quite hungry for dinner yet, so I'm just gonna have a wee little rhubarb and apple sparkling water. It tastes like boiled sweets. The rhubarb boiled sweets. If you know, you know. I'll do a little bit of work. I am, for dinner, actually gonna have, I'm gonna do another meal repeat. Oh my god, I don't know what's come over me. I swear I don't repeat my meals that often, but I'm gonna have a red lentil pizza because it's delicious, and I find I don't really want anything too warm, like a soup or a curry, which I would probably normally have for dinner. So, sounds pretty good. So I've been soaking these lentils, so it's time to drain them. And I mean, of course, now we're gonna blend them into a pizza base, because why wouldn't we? And just season how you like, babes. I recommend garlic and oregano if you're gonna make it like a pizza style-ish. Just need a splash of water. I've stopped measuring everything at this point. Again, I'm making it in the air fryer just because I've had the oven on once today and it's too bloody hot. I can't do it again. But it's probably better in the oven, to be honest. So worry not if you don't have an air fryer. And while I cook the base in the air fryer, obviously the air fryer is a racket, so you won't be able to hear me, but I'm just gonna make a green pea and avocado pesto because they are the ingredients that I have, so respect my choices. Put some seeds in there, put some basil in there, a bit of garlic, hit it with a bit of lemon juice, untraditional but yum. And then you've got the fat from the avo, and the peas give it the bulk, like the sustenance. Sustenance? Yeah. Just gonna garnish it with my favourite toppings, olives, and my favourite topping of all time, anchovies. If you don't like anchovies, I don't want to hear it. I don't care. You know, we all have different tastes at the end of the day, and olives and anchovies for me are just the pinnacle, absolutely everything to me. Gonna add more of the pesto on top. I'll be honest, mainly for the aesthetic, I'm gonna add this vegan shaker, which is like a vegan Parmesan alternative, but it's actually made out of soy flour, potato starch, sugar, salt, and then flavorings. But it's like a Parmesan texture, Parmesan vibe. It looks nice at the end of the day, so I'm gonna add some. That's how you do it. And the lighting has come out especially for this. Anyway, let's munch. Let's have a bite. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Right, let's have a wee taste. Okay, I made the crust extra thick. Beauty guru. Obviously you can have the crust however thick or thin you want, depending on how much you spread the batter. This is pretty much ideal, is it not? I love it. I've gone for very controversial toppings. Olives, anchovies, and mushrooms. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Not controversial. Divisive. You either love them or hate them. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this. I'll see you. I'll see you soon. Yum. Right, okay, slightly peckish. Or am I? I don't know. I don't even know where I am anymore. I think I'm just gonna have some yogurt and fruit, maybe a bit of granola on top to end the night. Yes. This is the yogurt of the moment. Quote me on that. It's the new Nush dairy-free yogurt, and it's been reformulated and it's so super creamy. The ingredients are literally just like almonds and thickener. And live cultures, damn girl. With a little bit of almond butter. Please and thank you. So this is the evening vibe. It's a yogurt moment with some cherries and almond butter. And after this, I'm probably just gonna have a tea and go to bed. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. You should probably follow me on Instagram as well if you want. No pressure. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Mwah! Bye.